10 years ago, I was a struggling rapper. Today, you know, I'm doing all right. I'm an entrepreneur. I was horrified to let my rap career go to waste. I put out over 16 albums. I had acquired hundreds of thousands of fans and followers on social media, but I always knew that maybe this isn't it for me. What's going on, everyone? So right now, everyone is doing the 10-year challenge. I like this YouTube thing, and I thought I want to do 10-year challenge, but my own way with video, right? So 10 years ago, where I was at in life was, first and foremost, I'm 33 today, so 10 years ago, I was 23. Math. At 23, I just found out I was gonna be a father. I was a little lost in life. My dream was to become a rapper. Things weren't going very well. Financially, it had been 2 years since doing music full time. So 21 is the last time I had a job. So I was making enough money to keep me from getting a job for 2 years at this point. So a lot to unfold and unpack, so let's get started. First and foremost, I want to talk about life, right? Where I'm at today at 33, I have so much wisdom, so much knowledge, so much clarity on my purpose for what it is that I'm doing and what I'm going to do and what I'm here on this earth for. At 23, I didn't have the results. To give you an analogy, if it was working out, I was going to the gym, I was eating right, my body wasn't changing at all. So I'm just like, man, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not seeing the results. At 33 today, I mean, results take time. Greatness takes patience. So that does help a lot with feeling more certain about what you're doing. My rap career, right? So one thing I've learned about all successful people, they have very high levels of self-awareness. I want to do a whole video in the future all about how important is self-awareness, but I had got myself into this position where I had been rapping since I was 15. I'm 23 years old. At 15, I came out with a group CD. At 16, I came out with a group CD. Then at 17, I came out with my first solo CD. I released 16 more solo CDs. I was doing shows and features and working with producers from all over the world. I was featured in the newspaper, had hundreds of thousands of fans through the internet, and I still wasn't confident. I don't know, I just had this self-awareness of, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. God bless my parents, you know, they had to run into childhood friends at local places and they'd say, you know, how's Nick doing? Where's he going to school right now? Where does he work? And they had to say, he goes by Cracka and he's trying to be a rapper. I always refer to my rap career as college because as a rapper, I learned how to do all of the services that I do for a living for over 10 years now. Rappers need beats. I was making my own beats. Rappers need studio recording, mixing, and mastering. I was doing all that for myself. I learned graphic design. I was designing all my own artwork. I started doing CD Duplication, which led to the company that it is today, $1 CD Duplication. It all stemmed from me needing those services for my own career. Got into doing videos. My younger brother, who's like 6 years younger than me, played sports, and I would film his games. Then I learned how to edit videos from editing his football highlights. Which led to me filming and editing my beat making videos, which led to using my mom's camera to shoot my first couple music videos, borrowing a camera from a friend, starting to charge money to shoot music videos. Then eventually I purchased my first camera and, you know, hit the ground running from there. Hold up real quick, do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Please and thank you. Financially, again, at 23, I was just making enough money, right? So I would do a studio session, get a little bit of money, my phone would ring, I would shoot a video, I would sell a couple beats here and there, maybe get a CD order. Things would kind of slow down. I'd start to get worried, I'd start to get scared, I would panic a little bit, and things would slow down just enough for me to consider getting a job or looking into applying somewhere. My phone would start ringing again. And it worked out. I still believe to this day that if you have a plan B, then that is your future. I've never had a plan B. There was all sorts of times of uncertainty. Still to this day, there's times of uncertainty. Everything is relative to where you are in life, right? So $10 to the 23-year-old is $100 to the 33-year-old. There's other 33-year-olds out there that $100 to them is like $1,000 to me or $10,000 to me. I think it'd be fun and interesting for you guys watching to know kind of like pricing wise what I was charging on services 10 years ago versus today. So 10 years ago, when it comes to studio time, so I'm an audio engineer, I was doing $25 an hour for studio time and then 5-hour blocks for $100. And I was doing those a lot 10 years ago. Today, it's $75 an hour for studio sessions and a 5-hour block is $350. 350% increase in that. Music videos 10 years ago were probably like $100, maybe $150. Music videos today start off at $3,000. Beats, I was selling beats for like 50 bucks. Today I sell beats for $500. My brand, right? Establishing my name. I was focused on accomplishing the local scene. So I was trying to get my name out here in my city. Well, I realized that once I conquered my city, I was still poor and I didn't have the success that I wanted. So then I shifted my focus to global. I wanted to be known globally, not just locally. My advice still to this day is people that are trying to be the man in their city, take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Big shark in a small pond mentality. It can only get you so far, right? Depending on the niche, depending on the profession, it could change your life. But when it comes to music, the easiest, fastest, best general advice to most people out there is don't become a product of your environment, make your environment a product of you. I get hit up by a lot of people on the internet, right, World Wide Web, that are like, man, it's hard for me because I live in a small city. It's like, utilize the internet. This video right here, you're watching this from somewhere else in the world. You just gotta get creative with how you maneuver. Come up with an idea like, yo, I could make money doing this, and I could reach people from anywhere in the world. Then do that shit. Let's talk about fatherhood. When I found out I was gonna have a kid, horrified, very scared, panicked. I was never a baby person. Whenever Christmas and a cousin or aunt, uncle just had a new baby, do you wanna hold the baby? No, I'm good. I'm good. No interest at all. Having your own kid is life-changing. So that's what I always say when I see someone that finds out, hey, we're gonna have a boy, we're gonna have a girl. I always tell them like, yo, it's life-changing. It really is life-changing. When it comes to working with a kid, 10 years ago, I worked hard. 10 years later, I still work hard, but I work smarter. I used to think on a day like today where I was busy doing this, and I was busy doing this, and I was busy doing this, how am I gonna have time to be a father, to be a parent? But you make time. It forces you to be more efficient with your time. Again, you'll figure it out. You will. I always say not to get too religious, but I feel like if you take care of your kids, God will take care of you. A lot can happen in 10 years. If we were to film this video 2 to 3 years from now, I think the before and after would be, way more dramatic. The moral of all of this is a lot can happen in a short amount of time if you put your mind to it. My advice to 23-year-olds out there is do some soul searching. Ask yourself, what do you want out of life? You're young. Start learning anything and everything that you can about that, and then set your mind to it, and then don't give up. Hard work pays off every single time. It's just people quit too soon. All right, you guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified for future uploads so you don't miss any more good ass content. Just like this right here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cracka TV. We out.